going to, okay. Actually, I'm the English teacher from Taiwan, and currently I'm teaching my vocational high school students. My students are ranging from 16 to 18 years old. And currently, I have told my students, I have begun my teaching career for 22 years. And my strength is teaching them listening and speaking. And we like to engage in online communication with foreign students. So my students also talk to other students like those in Japan, Korea, India, America, Germany, and other countries. I also hope that one day my students can also be able to share with your students.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, dear.
My name is Sushali. I am studying 9th grade at Z.P.H.S Ilavaram School. It's my pleasure to meet you today, ma'am. May I pose you a question?
Yes.
Hello, Napoleon.
Cat caves have started in Taiwan. Could you please tell us about it?
Okay. Wait. I prepare for that and I will show the picture to you. This one. Cute.
Yes.
This one. Okay. You know, in Taiwan, we are on a small island, so we don't have much spaces in our house. We like to have the cat cafes. It is a Phoenix paradise in Taiwan. And so cat cafes are themed cafes where customers can interact with those cats while we are sipping or drinking coffee or tea. They come from Taiwan, and now it's very popular in the world. And it started in 1998. And quickly, the idea spread to other foreign countries, such as Japan. So while we are drinking coffee, we can watch the cats and enjoy this cozy place. And just as I mentioned, because we are living in small apartments and small houses, sometimes we cannot adopt cats. We cannot keep cats or dogs. So, but we long for those cute animals. So some people, some merchants will just open or start this kind of cafe. So they are the stress reliever, and it forms a form of therapy for we Taiwanese people. Okay. And we also have dog pet cafes, not only the cats, but also the sheep and also the cats. Many kinds of animals in the cafes. Okay, so you just need to order 1 cup of coffee and you can enjoy the happy moments with the cats or the animals for the whole afternoon. Okay, they can reduce our stress and anxiety. And I want to mention other things. Do you know, in Taiwan, we also have the so-called cat village. When you take the train and visiting there, you can see all kinds of cats wandering around the street. And we can touch them, we can feed them. So many people come to Taiwan, Taipei, and went to this so-called cat village. Okay, this is a Hou Dong Mao Chun, very famous scenic spot, and we have many cute souvenirs in the shape of cats. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
We'll begin all of you. Ask slowly.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Swati. I am studying in 9th grade from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. Here my question is, what is the rule of English language in your school?
What is the rule?
The role of English language in my schools. Wait a moment. Let me show the slide for you. English language. Next one. Let me take a look. This one. Ha. Let me show that. Okay, we're going to talk about the third issue. Whether the role of English language in Taiwan's high school. Actually, our English is not that good as you and your students. As far as I know, the people in India speak excellent English, but not in Taiwan because our national language is Mandarin. But English is a mandatory subject in our country. Since we are the kindergarten student, till we are the high school, till we are 18 years old, we have to study English. Okay, so it is required and a universal skills. And English has become the national language, not the official language in Taiwan during the Japanese colonial period, which means 50 years ago. And it is very highly emphasized. While we are taking the entrance exam, when we want to enter the university, English plays a very important part. We have to memorize 7,000 words and write an English article, and we will need to try to answer many multiple questions. So in English, in Taiwan, English is very important. However, because we don't have that kind of environment, sometimes students dare not speak English, and they think that English is just a subject to take. That's why I hope my students can talk to your students so that they can improve their oral and their listening ability. That's all. And this is Taipei 101. And of course, we know English is very important for communication, trade. And we also emphasize that if you are rich enough, some people will hire the foreign teachers or tutor to improve their English, but not many. Only quite a few, only a few students can have the ESL environment because they have to pay higher tuition fees. Okay, so that's the answer for our third questions. And of course, we have met the challenges in our high school because sometimes we don't have much foreign teachers in our school, only the Chinese teacher. We try hard, but the hours are not enough for our students. Thank you.
Tasmia, I am 9th grade student in Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I would like to ask one question. Here my question is,
Yes.
Could you please tell us about waste management in your country?
In the world. Once my students went to Singapore, they were so surprised that we are doing very detailed garbage disposal program whenever we finish our dinner. So I think it was worth recommendation to all of you. Okay, so our country is a model for sustainability, and we have the 4-in-1 recycling program, which means that while we go to the garbage bin, the bins are full ones with different colors. So you can choose to put that in the paper or the plastic bags or some other recyclable stuff or the ordinary stuff. So, or the paper lunchbox. Okay, so recyclables, food waste, paper, and trash. Yes, and with different color. And we also include recycling, incineration, and composting. So almost in every city, we have the incinerator. We have to burn all the trash and turn it into the dust. And we will bury the dust into the land or the ground. We lower its size. And waste to energy plants help reduce landfill waste and generate electricity. So we have the biofuel in our transportations. We burn some of the trash, such as the sugar cane or the cotton, and so that it can be much more sustainable. And next one, this is a landmark, the scenic spot in Taipei City. And in Taipei City, which we think that is our biggest city, we have the pay-as-you-throw system, which means that while you pay for the trash bag, and so you pay for the disposal fee. While you put the trash inside the plastic bag, actually you pay for it because you pay for the trash plastic bag. Okay, so since we have to pay for the plastic bag, we dare not create too much trash. Okay, so we can lower the size. And of course, we have the circular economy and food waste recycling, so that recycling rate is up to 55%. Food waste is turned into fertilizer and biogas, contributing to a circular economy. We try our best not to waste too much food and other stuff. And so many people think that we have achieved impressive results. Every day, our garbage truck will get stroll around our streets. They will drive door by door to collect the garbage. So, and they will sing the song. If you have time later, I will show you the video. The truck will play the music. When we hear the music, we will know that it's time for us to dispose of our trash. It's kind of interesting and a special situation in Taiwan. But we get used to that. After we get to work, we will go around and we will wait for the 7 o'clock at night to take out our garbage. Okay. And of course, we still have many challenges. We will try to raise our disposal rate to 80%, but it takes time. Yes, thank you. Watch them. We like to watch the garbage truck.
So that's a Mandarin language, Chinese language. Here is that. That's a garbage van. So it's very interesting, Shirley.
Yes, we didn't throw the garbage on the land. We cannot. We have to wait till the music, and then we will go outside to put it into the truck. So it will lower the dirty situation, or it will keep the sanitary city street.
Yes, I can understand.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we did every day. Every day.
Every
I'm studying 9th grade at Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am very glad to interact with you. Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Here,
Yes.
please. What subject teachers are on demand in your country?
As for the teaching subjects that is highly in demand in Taiwan, I think those who are specialized in science or coding, technology, artificial intelligence are highly in demand because those are the very advanced knowledge. Not many people know that. Those who knows this kind of things will tend to become the engineers, because in Taiwan, engineers are very popular and they are profitable business. So not many people like to work as a teacher because it didn't get much pay. So we are lacking in that kind of people. And do you know, in Taiwan, we hope that our English can be the same good as yours. So we have the so-called bilingual education policy. We hope other subjects teachers can teach us the specialized knowledge in English. But as you know, our English is not good. So we are highly lacking in those teachers whose English is good, and they can use English to teach science, math, Chinese, and the other subjects, the so-called bilingual teachers. Of course, English teachers are also in demand because we like to go to cram school to learn English. Okay, so these are besides, Mandarin Chinese teachers are not in the, I think, are not that high in demand in Taiwan, but we have the Mandarin fever worldwide. So those Mandarin teachers can go and can teach foreigners Mandarin. So they are also popular recently. Okay, that's my answer. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are highly in demand in Taiwan. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Raise your voice.
Hello.
This is Bushra, an 9th class student. I am from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am extremely happy today to interact with you. I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Taiwan students go to school longest in the world. Could you please tell us about it?
We have the longest studying hour.
Yes.
Do you mean that? Okay, no problem. Let me show you. This is our computer lab. So in Taiwan, we have the language labs, and we also have the Chromebook. So every student can have the electronic device. But we are afraid that our students' English or knowledge is not enough. We spend lots of time asking them to learn many subjects. So let me show you. It's 6 o'clock in Taiwan. It's time for dinner. So we have the sunset. Okay, wait a moment. Let me show you. Hi, I want to tell you, if you think that sitting in your classroom is a torture, then come to Taiwan. You will know that studying in India is very good. You have a very good teacher like Harry, who can always invite all teachers around the world to share some knowledge with you. So you should cherish Harry. Let's give Harry a big hand. Did you? You want to be grateful to your teacher because he works very hard. Thank you. And in Taiwan, we are not a very happy group because our students have to stay in school for a very, very long time. Let me show you. It's kind of torture for them, I think. Okay, so we should go to school and study for an average of 9 hours a day. And some students have to go to school on weekends. So what happened? Hey, did you hear me? Can you hear me? It's okay? Okay, no problem. Let's continue. So as you can see, we have to study in our school for an average of 9 hours per day, 5 days a week in the classroom. So the total numbers is very high. What's worse, they have to stay in school for night study. They have to stay in the room like this, very quiet. And we have to accompany them to study by themselves in the evening and till maybe 10 o'clock in the evening at night. And some students have to go to cram schools to study in the evening. So the studying hours is rather long. And why? Why do we have such long school days? Actually, I don't know why, because our government has forced us to do that. You know, we have the requirements and the rules. And underneath the rules, we pay much attention to the academic achievements. If you don't score high in your entrance exam, it will mean that you cannot have better jobs. I mean the traditional Chinese thinking. So we hope every student can study harder and get higher scores so that their future will be brighter. Okay, so we have the cultural values and government policies. And as for our curriculum, we have the mandatory education, which means that we don't need to pay much money. All the young people in Taiwan have to study 12 years. Since they are 7 years old to 18 years old, the government pay most of the tuition fees. Okay, and the subjects we learn are from, I think, just the same as yours. We focus on math, science, language, and social studies. Okay, so also we have some specialized subjects which foster creativity, critical thinking, and social responsibility. Okay, and after 5 o'clock in the daytime, they can stay to play volleyball or some other games they like. And during our school days, we also have the PE class, art classes, and music classes. So we try to keep them having the balanced life. And we are really good at using the electronic devices. Students will know how to use the computers. So while we are engaging in the online exchange, students can have one laptop, one student policy. We have that kind of policy. So they can use an earphone to listen to what the foreign teachers say. But do you think that studying for such a long hours will lead to very high academic performance? Let me tell you, before 15 years, our score is the highest among the world. But after they enter the senior high school, they don't like to study. They like to play the video games. Sometimes I don't think that was good because they are not motivated. They are forced to study. That was not very healthy in Taiwan. Yeah, sometimes they will doze off in school. And so I see you open your eyes and study very hard. Listen to what I say. I'm very touched. You are very diligent, very good. Okay, so we should pay attention to our country's rules, and we try hard to make students not to fall asleep in our class. That's all for my introduction for our long educational hours. So you should cherish your educational system in India because you don't need to study day long. Thank you. I like your uniform, so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
My name is Sanjana. I am studying 9th grade in Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am so excited to interact with you. Can I ask one question?
Yes.
How many official languages are spoken in Taiwan?
Oh, before I answer this question, can I ask you, do you know Japan? Do you know Japan? Have you ever talked to Japanese students?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. We Taiwanese people like Japan, but we don't know that. Do you know what is the capital city of Japan? What is the capital city of Japan?
Tokyo.
I thought it was Kyoto. No. And Tokyo? No. Actually, no. There is no capital city in Japan. It's weird, but that's the truth. And after your question, I make a survey. I found that it's very strange. I'm so surprised. I didn't know that. I just assumed that our official language is Mandarin. 你好，我来自台湾。Hello, I'm from Taiwan. 我是雪莉. I am Shirley. That's Mandarin Chinese. So, can you repeat after me? 你好.
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 Yes, good. Mandarin. 我爱印度 I love India 我爱
I
love 印度 Okay, I love you 我爱你 Harry, Mr. Harry, you are doing an excellent job. Good job. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, wait. Official language, kind of hard to find. Cat. Oh, here. Hey, let me tell you, actually, there is no official language in Taiwan. No. But we have many so-called, according to the law, we didn't make laws about the official language. But in terms of the national language, which means that all the people speak that kind of language, we have the two national language. There is the Mandarin and the Taiwanese. Okay? And English is also widely spoken in our urban cities like Taipei, Taichung, and Kaohsiung. And our government try hard to make English as our national language in these days. Okay, so no language. We have the national, but another official. De facto official language in Taiwan is none. But as for the national language, we have many people from the tribes in mountains. So indigenous languages are also called the national language. We have Mandarin Chinese, Hakka, Taiwanese, and the indigenous languages in this island. So many languages in our island. If you come to Taiwan, you can also communicate with us in English. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, I don't know. We don't have the official language.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. This is Nandini. I'm an educator from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I'm so glad to interact with you. Here, my question is: what kind of education system is popular in your country? Public or private?
Okay. What kind of educational system is popular in our city, right? In our country? Okay, let me show you. It's kind of strange. Yes, this one, public. Okay. Before I answer this question, I'm also wondering about whether public or private school is popular in India. As far as I'm concerned, in America, those who are rich will go to the private university like Harvard. How about you? Did you go to the private school or the public school?
In India, mostly many parents like to send their children to the private schools rather than the public
school.
Yeah,
private school.
Yeah, private schools. Most parents, they like to send their boys to the private schools. But there are some students, some families who are economically backward, financially poor families, they send their children to the public schools.
I see. Okay, let me show you. But the situation is not the same in Taiwan. I think in Taiwan, we are on the contrary situation. Okay, let me show you. Taiwan has both public and private schools, just as what happens to all the countries. But in Taiwan, the public school system is more popular because, as I mentioned, since since students who are from 7 to 18 years old, we are having the compulsory education. They can go to school without paying too much money. So public schools are sponsored by the government. All the students can go into that school, and all the famous schools with long history are the public school. So if we want to score high, we want to go to the first senior high school in Taichung City. They are the public school. They didn't charge a lot of money, but you have to enter the school because you score high. That was very difficult. So we have to take the exam and study hard. Okay, that was good for all the people because it's equal. You just need to study hard and you can transform your destiny. But if you are rich, you can also go to the private school because they offer specialized teachers such as the foreign teachers, and it can provide you with another channels. After you go to a private school, you may just go abroad to study in America and for the advanced studies in the university or graduate schools. Okay, and here, public school system just like that. Our government provide much money and resources for those public schools. So we like to enter that kind of school. They have the well-rounded education programs and the normal extracurricular activities. We focus on academic achievements. And okay, the same. Okay, this one. But if you are rich, they have the smaller class size. And since you are the rich family, all the students share the same level. Economically, they can communicate easily. They form another force in Taiwan, and they will just go abroad after they graduate. So sometimes we envy those students, but not a lot in Taiwan. Most of the people will just go to the public school. So, for example, the best university in Taiwan is a National Taiwan University. National, which means that we are the public university. Okay, thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm Roshni, a 9th grader from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I'm so excited to interact with you today. I would like to ask a question.
Contact you today. So I'm so excited too.
What is Taiwan famous for, especially electronic goods?
Okay. So you just want to mention the electronic goods or other stuff. For example, I think the food delicacy in Taiwan is very popular. Are you interested in knowing more about the food or just the electronic goods?
You can explain other things also if you want.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you very quickly. Okay, those slides are done by my students. So if you come to Taiwan, you will definitely eat those kind of food, such as this part. It's in the steamer. It has force, and if you take a bite, it will explode. The soup will explode. What's that? Is that dumpling or xiaolongbao? Xiaolongbao or dumpling? The answer is xiaolongbao, very famous, the top one. So be sure to come to our country and eat that. And next one, many foreigners didn't like that. Let me show you. I will just show you 3 kinds of food, and then we will talk about our best part, electronic goods or computers. Okay, so this one, let me show you quickly. Food. It tastes crispy outside and soft inside. And sometimes people will think that, yuck, it smells just like that you went out from the toilet. It's stinky. But for me, I like that a lot. I will think that it's fragrant. And it comes the best with the Taiwanese pickles. Okay, the sweet and sour cabbages inside. Okay, so what's that? Those are all famous food in Taiwan. The egg cake, the stinky tofu, beef noodles, and chef-ice. Which one do you like to try? One of the bizarre food is,
Your favorite student?
which one? A or B or C or D?
Egg cake. Yeah.
Okay. All the four foods are very delicious, but I will recommend B because you will never eat that from out of Taiwan. Okay, it's made of the beans, soy beans. It's hard to imagine, but it's very good. I like it a lot. And in India, it's very hot, right? So we like to eat this kind of food called chef-ice. Okay, that's it. Many kind of food that you welcome you to Taiwan to enjoy that, and I like it a lot. I eat that once every week. That's a special food in Taiwan. I don't know whether Harry ever eaten that. Did you? It's fried. It can be seen in every night market. Very popular. All those food, and it's made of chicken, and you can think about that. It's fried cuttlefish balls, or French fries, or Taiwanese chicken nuggets. You know, you go to McDonald's, you will eat the chicken nuggets, but the Taiwanese chicken nuggets have different flavor, and it will be cut into tiny pieces for you to eat very conveniently without making your hands dirty. Okay, the answer is dun dun, this one. Taiwanese chicken nuggets, 咸酥鸡, is salty and crispy chicken in Mandarin. It means that salty and crispy. Okay, I don't have much time left, so I will just show you the computer. So I think some of you will become the engineer in the future. We all know that. India is very good at responsible for outsourcing business. You need to answer many questions about the engineering or computer compartments. Okay, so let me find that. Computer. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, this one. You know, my husband is an engineer, and he is responsible for writing some, responsible for programming, writing coding, and his salary is extremely high. So in Taiwan, our talented people like to become the engineer because Taiwan is known for the electronic industry, producing high quality tech products for global companies. For example, wait. You know, we have the cell phone. All the parts, all the compartments, all the little things inside the cell phones are made by the companies in Taiwan or mainland China. This one. This is the iPhone. Then some of the parts are made by our engineers. Okay? And next one. Our top exports are computer monitors. Okay, the screen that you are taking a look now. And then we also are the biggest producer of semiconductors, this one, or the computer compartments, CPUs, and other accessories. And Taiwan is known for the quality and the reliability of all those electronic goods. Very excellent. Okay, so we are the global leader in the semiconductor industry. If you are using the laptop or the computer, you will find that the brands are all made in Taiwan, such as Acer, Asus, HTC, and iPhone, all are the same. All are the sources of the parts are from Taiwan or mainland China. So, for example, this one, Acer produced laptops, desktops. Asus, popular for gaming. Do you like to play video games? Then you will use that. And HTC is known for the smartphones. And this one, the parts inside, okay? So our high-tech industry accounts for 1/3 of the economy, okay? So we plays a vital role in our domestic economy and the worldwide economy. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Shirley. Thank you so much. So before we wind up this session, I request some of my students to sing our national anthem. If you don't mind, could you please stop sharing so that we can see you face to face?
Okay, see, sure.
Okay, now, yes, I think your classroom is so vibrant and very beautiful.
I don't know how to cancel.
Yes, stop it now, stop it. So your,
Okay, you just
classroom,
cancel that.
your classroom is so beautiful and so cozy with all the computers. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. I think you haven't done it. You have already done it, but again, it's fine now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes. So I call some of my students to come forward to sing our national anthem.
Okay, sure, sure. We want to listen to you sing a song.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Punjab, Sindhu, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Uttara, Vanga, Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Jaladi, Taranga, Tava Shubha Name Gane, Tava Shubha Ashisha Mane, Gane, Tava Jaya Gata, Jana Gana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya 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 He.
Okay, thank you so much, Shirley, for your time, and we learned a lot of facts, more interesting facts about your country, Taiwan, and we look forward to collaborate with you again one more time. And that
Sure. I hope my students can also talk to your student, and you also, all of you sing very beautiful songs. Thank you for so much for providing me with such a wonderful time. And keep up with your good job, and don't forget to thank Harry for providing you such a good chance to collaborate with the world. Thank you so much.